Give me that. Come on,
Let's go.
Green. Let's go. Switch everything. No threes.
Good defense. Good defense. Yep.
That's fine. That's fine.
I'm on you. I'm on you.
Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that.
Power versus.
Let's go, Power.
Everyone.
And just about to get underway as the starting fives have been announced. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome, fans. Thanks for joining us for this Friday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll watch the Chicago Bulls in this one as they go up against the Detroit Pistons. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Brent Berry. And we'll be catching up a bit from the sideline with David Aldridge. And a look at the starters for the Pistons. Jackson is out there with Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Miller in at the small forward. And for Chicago, Jokic is out there with Cameron Johnson. Then it's Malik Beasley. Then it's Asar Thompson. And it's Green in at the 1 spot. So, Greg, it doesn't get much better than this, does it? Major playoff implications in this one tonight.
Both teams have a lot on the line in this contest. Seeding in the postseason can make or break a team's chances.
And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for Chicago. Here's Thompson. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup.
Gotta do more than this to stop Thompson. He's used to having to fight through contact.
Here's DiVincenzo. Green with the rebound. And here are the Bulls now. Now here's Thompson. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Johnson finds Beasley. That's tipped. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. DiVincenzo against Green. Gilgeous-Alexander. Right through the D for the layup.
Gilgeous-Alexander, fantastic concentration.
Passes to Johnson. And here's Jokic. Guarded by Robinson. And Jokic gets it to go.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with Coach Billy Donovan.
He said SGA has this special ability to lull a defender into a slower pace and then suddenly make a quick move that leaves everybody just standing there. Coach feels the attention has to be on him. He wants to force somebody else to beat them. Guys?
All right, thank you, David.
I think the wind could be 12 feet off the ground, and Thompson could still go get the lob.
DiVincenzo passes to Miller. To the inside, and it's Miller with the jam.
Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
Green kicks to Beasley. Knocked away. And stolen by DiVincenzo. To the paint. Here's Robinson. Second chance shot. And the layup is good.
Well, I think the defense was just okay on that play. Mitchell Robinson better.
And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Trailing by 2. Beasley outside. Got a piece of it. Here's Jokic. The shot, no good. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. For Detroit, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media, but people in the know how good of a defender he is.
Well, the find from the off-guard Beasley there would like to see more of that. Malik working the ball around.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander hands it from downtown. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 points.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitors.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And the Bulls decide to take their first time out here. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road, take good shots, and knock them down with confidence.
Well, awesome to see in that last game how the motion in their offense didn't stop because they were in some hostile territory.
A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Jalen Green.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Here's Collier.
Detroit foul. Williams. First personal foul. First team foul.
Feeds to Smart. Here's Neesmith. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And Smart keeps the offense connected. Just does a great job of making sure they have a nice flow.
Pass to Caruso. Now Merrill. Another three for Detroit. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose and MVP, Jimmy Butler as well, but the results haven't been there.
And the first one at the line is good.
And no doubt he's a defensive anchor. Smart's competitive spirit, it's just contagious.
And so, Smart nails both of them. And Caruso's got the ball here for the Detroit Pistons. He kicks it to Jackson.
2 minutes
Launches it.
In the first.
Another three for Detroit.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Nailed from three-point land.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Now here's Smart. And the layup's good off the glass.
And that's an error by the D. You can't give someone like Smart that kind of position inside.
The free throw line for him in this one.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
That free throw, good from Merrill. And so Merrill nails both of them.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Now, here's Neesmith. Not a lot of room. 6 on the shot clock. The pass to Smart. Fires away from outside. Filipowski grabs the board. The Pistons have gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. And here is Caruso. Hasn't made one yet. Merrill can't hit. Smart passes to Batum. Tries again. just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Collier. Here's Neesmith, and the three ball is good. Neesmith has got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Bulls. In his first quarter of play, we've seen plenty of offense so far. The Bulls out front, leading by 3. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. Getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
On the floor for Detroit, they've got Dante DiVincenzo. Mitchell Robinson out there with Jaren Jackson. Then there's Brandon Miller. And it's Gilgeous Alexander in at the shooting guard position.
A great jump shooter, really from any range. That's Cam Johnson.
Beasley against Gilgeous Alexander. Right side Robinson. Tipped away. Gilgeous Alexander against Beasley. Excellent D there from Beasley. To the middle, Green. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
With his athleticism, Green plays a lot bigger than his listed 6'4" height.
Here's Miller. Back to Gilgeous Alexander. Over Beasley. That is good. And the Bulls lead is cut down now to just 6 on the basket from Gilgeous Alexander.
Slithering around the floor, Gilgeous Alexander gets to his spot.
Johnson dishes to Thompson. Jokic kicks to Beasley. And there's the feed to Miller. Good D by Thompson. The Bulls leading by 6. Basket good. Thompson's got 6. And Greg, you talk about toughness, a compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. Their last encounter was in Detroit.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
Yeah, in talking with the coaching staff, they said in that game they did a great job of not settling. Keep working the ball around, finding the best look. Let's see if they can keep that up.
See the 2K leaderboard. Not only have these teams caused a lot of turnovers over the last 10 games, but they've scored off them as well. In the third spot, the Pistons.
Just a terrific job over this stretch of forcing turnovers and capitalizing. They'd love to continue that trend.
And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Hits it from three-point range.
And this is where the coaching staff applauding the way that Dante right now aggressively is shooting the ball off the catch and shoot.
Lobbed up there for Thompson. He can't get it to go.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players react. You just, oh man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
Here's Johnson following the bucket by the Pistons. On the wing, Green. No good from outside. Pistons trail by 3. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 in the game.
And Shea putting on the string so hard to stay on top of him as a defender.
Chicago calls timeout.
Giving up a run here. Can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a 4th? I'm not sure.
Checking out the stats for Jokic. Since the break, he's been simply stellar. He's right around 17 points a night, 8 rebounds, and 5 assists. And he really anchors them defensively with that tenacious play on that side of the ball.
He loves to get up into the uniform of his opposition and make you work for everything that you get offensively.
And there's the defensive 3-second call. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Cameron Johnson.
And the technical free throw is good. Thompson against Miller. Thompson passes to Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Green, and it's good off the back rim and in. Green's got 4 points in the quarter.
And solid defense. But, man, Green just so good at hitting those contested jumpers.
Outside Robinson. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Jackson. Over Johnson. Jokic grabs the miss.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Johnson inside. Defended by DiVincenzo. Here's Jokic. Jokic. It's good on the putback.
Yeah, Jokic getting up there to the rim. Teammates love to see him doing that.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Miller. And Miller runs it down hard.
And they know for next time, don't let him establish position down low.
Yeah, when he's this close to the basket, it's a wrap.
Now, here's Jokic. 23 points for him the last game against Washington.
And he also positioned himself perfectly to grab all those rebounds, guys. Can't forget about the fundamentals.
Solid job of moving the ball by Green, setting up a team.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Chicago going with an almost entirely new grouping. Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for Cameron Johnson. Aaron Nesmith comes in for Asar Thompson. Smart's checked in for Malik Beasley. And it's Collier in for Jalen Green. And a different look here for the Pistons. Williams, he's checked in for Robinson. Filipowski comes in for Jaren Jackson. Jackson, he's checked in for Miller. And it's Sam Merrill in for Dante DiVincenzo. Williams with the steal. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's guarded closely.
Gilgeous-Alexander does a good job of just staying aggressive, and that just forces the defense to do something.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the growth that Shea has shown over the years, it has come on so fast with how he has improved, but he's adding to his game.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. For Chicago, they've gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Here's Collier. Scoreless thus far. Here's Nesmith. Not going to go that time. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Nesmith can't get it to go. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Pistons. Trailing by 2. It's good.
Jackson.
This game is all even. Jackson's got 5 now.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his way.
Here's Collier. Jokic trying to free himself up. Collier. That's good.
And that's just really good situational awareness from Smart, realizing someone was open on that possession.
Lebowski passes to Jackson. Kicks it to Williams. 5 on the clock. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Another shot. Great tee that time from Batum.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but looked like plenty of room.
Offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity. Yep, that one goes. Smart's got his second basket of the night.
The hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Bulls lead by 4. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Billy. I heard you tell the guys to take it to them and play with more physicality offensively. What did you mean?
Well, just I think when we're getting the ball inside around the basket, at times we got to go up a little bit stronger and play through the contact and go to the rim.
Tough sledding in there, but you got to get there. Thanks, Coach. Appreciate it. Back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. In the first period, their biggest lead was a slim 3 points. In the second quarter, they put in the work to create a slight scoring advantage. Kenny, your thoughts on how the Bulls are playing?
The bench scoring has been a big key for them. They came in with energy, and they were able to give the starters a real break because of the way they performed. That's the kind of production every team hopes to have from their second unit.
And Shaq, how about what you saw from the Pistons?
Well, their poor rebounding is really hurting them. It hasn't.
And that'll about do.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You know, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Jalen Green is out there with Beasley. Then it's Thompson. Then it's Johnson. And it's Jokic in at the center position. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. On the wing, Miller. Passes it to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's DiVincenzo. Headed by Green. No good there. Good defense by Jokic. The Bulls leading by 4. Green in the high post. Johnson surveying the floor. Chicago needs to get a shot off. And the rejection by Jackson. Got a moment to see the league leaders in steals. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander third.
And he's been a rock for them defensively. Just so many steals for him this year, and so many of them have been in key moments for his team.
And not just the score, but the condition as well, showing great vision on that play.
Pass to Jokic. Over Robinson. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. Jokic has got 8 points.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. It's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
DiVincenzo with it. He's got 5. The dish now to Robinson. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that.
Well, sometimes big men who set screens need rewards, and Robinson got one that time.
Chicago calls timeout.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
The Bulls making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Detroit. Beasley outside. Bobbed up there for Green. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Just hanging in the air that time. Green with some terrific bounce.
And the pass to Jackson. There's Miller with the 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Pass to Green. Johnson against Jackson. Johnson inside. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Caruso, the pass to Robinson. Can't cash in from close range.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game. And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Johnson against Jackson. Knocks it loose.
A lot of people like Mitchell Robinson because he does what he's told to do, and that is stay in the lane. It's where he does a lot of damage, both defensively and offensively.
Shooting for Detroit.
Pistons have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
At the line for 2.
No good on the free throw.
It didn't take long for a lot of people to take notice just how dominant a defensive player Mitchell Robinson was going to be in this league.
Chicago making a switch here. Neesmith is checked in. Thompson outside. Green in the high post. 11 points in the game. Neesmith with the ball. He's against Miller. Drills the three-pointer. And now an 8-point Chicago lead.
One of the reasons Beasley's out there, they expect him to sink the 3 and spread the floor.
Timeout called the Pistons.
Definitely not pleased with their rebounding at the defensive end. The number of putbacks they've allowed has been terrible. I'm sure that's what he's going to address during this time.
Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Chicago. Collier comes in for Green. And a different look here for the Pistons. Williams, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Filipowski comes in for Jaren Jackson. G.G. Jackson He's checked in for Miller, and it's Sam Merrill in for Dante DiVincenzo. Merrill passes to Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
Terrific effort from him really all night, yet despite his supreme marksmanship, we're still operating at a deficit.
Beasley outside. Filipowski grabs the board.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time. Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Williams passes to Powell.
2 minutes remaining in the fourth.
Good work there as it goes. Collier's got his second bucket.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
And it's in there. Merrill's got 7.
Well, the pick didn't exactly neutralize the defender, but good concentration on the finish to still get the basket.
It's Beasley on the wing, defended by Caruso. Beasley dishes to Batum. Pass to Merrill. Here's Filipowski, defended by Batum. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Now Merrill. He's got 7. The rebound by Collier. Outside Williams. Pass to Batum. Back to Williams. And it's slammed in by Williams.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
There's the pass to Merrill. He's looking for Williams and finds him. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Williams has got his first 2 points of the night.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Pass to Collier. For the 3, it's good from long range. And the Bulls lead by 7. And so it's Chicago, heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And we've got more in 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. And on the floor for Detroit here in the 4th. They've got Miller. Jaren Jackson is out there with Robinson. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Merrill in at the 2 spot.
And they continue to control the glass.
Here's Green. The rebound by Merrill. Pistons trail by 7. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Thompson. Here's Jokic, and Jokic slams it in.
Yeah, boxing out Jokic is easier said than done, especially when he's sniffing out rebounds.
Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Here's Green. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
And almost any time he wants, Green can put the ball on the floor and make a play.
Jackson deciding where to go with it. Here's Merrill. Sinks the 3-pointer.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
For 3, Beasley, and the Bulls, another 3.
Coming right back with a 3 of his own. That's Beasley.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. Greg, we see the NBA fining players for certain actions or statements.
multiple offenders are always going to be under the microscope, Kevin. Sometimes they end up playing into those expectations, so those punishments can appear a bit skewed.
Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Detroit. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. During that last break, I heard J.B. Bickerstaff talking with his team. He tore into his guys. He said, your body language is awful right now. You don't even look